I came to the village for a quiet week. The moment I saw the lake catching the last light, I knew I'd be back the next evening. The bench sat right at the water's edge, weathered soft by years of rain and sun. I sat down carefully and let the evening settle over me. The sun went down slowly, gold fading into pink, then into shadow. I understood, watching it, why people spoke of this place so gently. I told myself I'd only come once, but the next evening, my feet carried me back to the very same bench. It was then I noticed another bench across the path, older, more weathered, empty that first evening, but no less deliberate. By the third evening, the walk to the lake was the only appointment I kept. Everything else could wait. That evening, the other bench wasn't empty. A man sat there, scattering seed for birds, who seemed to know exactly when to expect him. There was something unhurried about him, the same stillness I'd been chasing all week. The sky behind him turned impossibly gold. He looked up, and our eyes met across the path. Neither of us waved. He simply offered the smallest smile. The next evening, he was already there when I arrived. We sat on our own benches and watched the same sunset. I didn't know his name. He didn't know mine. Strangely, I didn't want to close that gap. Two strangers, two benches, one sunset. It had stopped feeling like coincidence and started feeling like company. We never exchanged names. It was never a decision, more an agreement neither of us spoke aloud. We never asked where the other came from. Instead, a nod when we arrived, a smile when the light turned gold. Every evening, the same small birds found him before he'd even opened his hand. I looked forward to it almost as much as the sunset. I noticed I'd started arriving at the very same minute each evening. So had he. Every sunset began to feel planned between us, though nothing ever was arranged. Two benches, one path, an understanding built from glances and gold light. It was the steadiest thing in my whole trip. One evening, a small tabby cat wandered onto the path between us. It curled itself into a loaf, claimed by neither of us. The cat became our first shared joke. We'd glance down at the same moment, and once caught each other laughing silently. It started showing up every evening after that, curling into the space between us like it understood something we hadn't said. Some evenings it favored my bench. Other evenings it crossed to his, keeping some private accounting of whose turn it was. It felt some evenings like the cat carried something between us we hadn't found words for yet. Once it fell asleep between us most evenings, I'd stopped thinking of him as a stranger at all. Lavender fields sat on the hillside just beyond the village. On breezy evenings, their scent found its way down to the lake. Some evenings, the wind carried petals down from the fields, tiny purple flecks drifting across the water. One landed on my sleeve, and I held it up to the fading light before I let it go. He watched the petals too, tilting his head whenever a gust carried a fresh handful down the hillside. One evening, a petal landed right in my lap, soft and precise, as though the wind had aimed it. started keeping them, pressed flat in the notebook I'd barely used. Lavender was another quiet language between us. The clouds rolled in fast one evening, heavy and gray, swallowing the golden hour whole. The first drops came softly, then quickly. Across the path, his bench had already emptied. Then through the mist I saw him, coming back down the path, something small cradled carefully in his hands. Without a word, he set a tiny paper umbrella on the bench beside me, then turned to leave. I watched him disappear into the gray mist, his shape softening, then gone. My chest felt oddly full. I opened it carefully, half expecting it to fall apart. It held, delicate and sure, above my head. After that, whenever the sky threatened rain, a small paper umbrella appeared before the first drop fell. The weeks folded into each other, birds, a cat, drifting lavender, a paper umbrella. It had become the center of my days. There was a peace in those evenings I hadn't felt in years. No conversation to maintain. Just the sun going down beside someone who wanted nothing more. One evening, I arrived early and left a small handful of wildflowers on his bench before sitting on mine. He found them minutes later. The smile that crossed his face was the widest I'd seen yet. I began to suspect I understood him better than people I'd known for years, though I still didn't know his name. My week had quietly become 2, and even 2 was ending faster than I wanted. I I sat across from him that evening and felt the coming goodbye like weather gathering past the hills. On my last evening, I walked to the bench the way I had every evening before, my chest heavier this time. The sun went down exactly as it always did. But for the first time, the bench across the path stayed empty. I told myself he was only late. I stayed, watching the path, listening for footsteps that never came. Darkness came, unhurried and complete. He never came. Finally, I rose to leave. That was when I saw it. A small wooden box sitting right where I always sat, patient in the dark. My hands were unsteady as I lifted the lid. Inside lay a single pressed wildflower, flattened with obvious care. Beneath the flower was a folded slip of paper, his handwriting small and careful. I unfolded it slowly. Some hearts meet in silence, it read, and love each other in the space between two sunsets. I smiled through my tears because I finally understood. We had fallen in love without ever needing to say much. I carried the box back that night, careful with it, the way you're careful with something you'll keep for life. I left the next morning without ever learning his name. Strangely, that no longer felt like an absence. Sometimes I still open the notebook and look at the petals pressed inside, faded but intact. Somewhere in that space between two sunsets, we had loved each other completely.